everybody. So today I'm going to be showing you my foundation routine. I have a prior foundation routine video, but it's really sped up, and a lot of people requested that I actually go more in depth and slow down and show the products that I use, how I use them, and what I think about them and all that kind of stuff. So this video is going to be me doing my foundation routine and kind of just showing you the step-by-step process of how I do everything. And as you can tell, I don't have any eye makeup on right now. I'm actually going to film that next because I also filmed a purple smoky eye tutorial with that, and it was very sped up, and people also asked me to slow that down as well. So I hope you guys enjoy this video and stay tuned to see my foundation routine. Bye! So the first thing that I use actually on my face is the Prime Time Oil Control Primer. So what this does is it just keeps my makeup on all day. So my pump is broken, so I'm just gonna kind of slather it on my hand here. Okay, so I'm just gonna rub it between my fingers and then start applying this all over my face. You want to be really light with this because you can, if you rub too hard, it'll flake off and it'll look really gross. So I just let this sit in my skin for about a minute or so, and I find that if you let it sink in before you apply your foundation, then your foundation actually will look better. The next step that I'm actually going to do is I'm going to be taking my new, I just purchased this and I absolutely love it, the Urban Decay De-Slick Oil Control Makeup Setting Spray. And I love this because it really controls my oil throughout the day, and it does make my makeup last a lot longer if versus if I didn't use this at all. So what you do is you shake it up, you know, dance a little, whatever you want to do, and then you spray about 3 to 4 sprays all over your face. So I'm gonna look real stupid right now. Okay, so it smells kind of funky, but it works. So then you just kind of fan your face. Next thing that I'm going to use is the POREfessional Pro Balm to minimize the appearance of pores. I have humongous pores in my nose area, so I like to put this on. It looks a lot better if I use this versus if I don't wear it when I'm wearing foundation, because the foundation tends to kind of sink into my pores in my nose, and it kind of makes them look more apparent. So I like to use this. It's amazing. And you just need a little bit. So really, you only need to use about that much. So I really get in the corners right here because that's where they like to kind of crease and make themselves apparent that they're there. And this feels like silk on your face. I don't know. It feels really weird, but I like it. So after that, it's time for foundation. So the foundation that I'm using is the CoverGirl Nature Luxe Liquid Silk Foundation. And it just looks like this. And what I like about this foundation is that it just matches my skin like perfectly. I've never found a foundation that really matched my skin so well. I would just put a little bit on the back of my hand like that. And then you can add more if you need to. And then I just take my my foundation brush. It looks like this, and I just dab it in there. And then first I pat in a circular motion, like this. And then I just start to bring it down my face. The reason why I bring it down my face is that's the way that my hair. Yes, you all have hair on your face. It grows, so if you go like this, it's just gonna make it more apparent that you're wearing makeup. So I'm just gonna finish my foundation, and I will be right back. Another trick that I like to use, or that I like to tell people, is that you want to blend it into your hairline. And even though this isn't going in a downward motion, it's blending it in makes it look like you're not wearing, you know, a really thick layer of foundation. And then another trick that I like to use is, and right now you can't tell on the camera, but if you don't blend it down your neck a little bit, it's going to be very apparent right here that you are wearing makeup, and there's going to be a fine line. So you want to just blend a little bit down your neck like this, between your jawline and your neck there. Okay, so now that my foundation is all on, I'm going to go back and touch up any red spots or pimples with my Rimmel Match Perfection concealer and highlighter. I love this stuff. This is like a holy grail concealer. I love it. You can find it at Walmart. It's like $4. It's amazing. It covers up. I love it. I love it. I love it. So I have a Rudolph nose. So I'm going to put concealer on my nose, a little bit under my eyes. And this is like almost gone, so I'm like trying to squeeze like every little ounce of it. And then I put a little on my chin. Ooh, I look weird. And then I also put a little on the sides because my temples, they just get red. I don't know why. And then you're going to go back and then you're going to cover up any pimples that you may have. I get the little corners of my nose, right here. And then you're going to look like a warrior Indian for like a quick second. No big deal. And if you can hear the trains in the background, I'm sorry. We'll let them pass. Sometimes they're very obnoxious. So anyway, so then you're going to take your oiled in. Okay, be root. Okay. Anyway, since the trains are in my backyard being all ferocious and shit, now we're going to take our concealer brush. And I'm sorry if you can still hear the trains. Oh, I'm sorry. And then you're just going to do that same downward motion that you did with the foundation, because we all want it to blend in. Okay, and then I'm going to go down my nose, really into the, ooh, oh my god, it's possessed. Okay, you're going to go in the cracks of your nose, right here. It looks like you're kind of picking your nose, but it's totally fine. Alright, and then I'm just going to kind of conceal any darkness that I might have. I normally don't, so I don't really have to worry about that, but I know a lot of people do. They have really dark circles. So after I do my foundation and my concealer, I go back with the setting powder. The reason why I use a setting powder is so that it kind of acts with this setting spray and the primer to lock in my foundation. And there is a fly. Shoo fly, don't bother me. Alright, so the two powders that I kind of switch on and off are the Maybelline Dream Matte Powder. This is also great to travel with, so this is what I take if I want to take something on the go. And then I also use my Bare Minerals Mineral Veil. I love this stuff. It's more of like a translucent powder, so it doesn't leave any color on your face whatsoever. So I like to use this. This is a little bit more on the pricey side, so I don't use this every single day. So today, let's see. I'm going to use the Dream Matte Powder today. So I just take this Real Techniques stippling brush and I just dab it in there. And I just kind of stipple this on my face. And the reason why you want to use stippling motions is so it doesn't create like a cakey look, but it still gets in there and it sets your makeup. So then after that, pretty much my foundation routine is complete, but I go in with, the blush, sometimes a bronzer, and then I finish off with chapstick. So I'm just going to do that really quick, and then I can show you the last step that I do in the process of my foundation routine. So this blush that I'm using is by Cargo, and it's called Montebello, and it's called a suede blush. So it's kind of, as you see, it's like kind of like a baked, and it has a lot of different pretty colors. So I'm just going to take my blush brush I'm gonna get a little bit on here, not a whole lot. So about that much. And then I just, from my cheek up to my temple, I just do circular motions and I bring it up. And this blush is so pigmented, you seriously only have to dab it in a little bit because so much color payoff comes on it. Okay. In the previous video, I used a mousse blush, and I do that for like a more natural look, and I just do the same process. I just dip it in and then I buff it in. So any blush that I ever use, this is the process that I do. Okay, so then I'm just gonna end with some chapstick. This is the EOS lip balm. EOS lip balm. It's really cute. It's like this little egg. I'm pretty sure you've all seen it. And I don't know what, I think this is like the strawberry one or something. So then after that, what I would do is I would do my eye makeup, and then I would go back with this, and then I would spray 3 or 4 more times. And I'll just do it for the sake of this video for you guys. Alright, so this is what it should look like. And as you see, it's nice and even and just a little bit of, you know, flush on the cheeks. So after I spray my face, I'm pretty much completed. Obviously, if I were doing my full face of makeup, I would do my eyes, but that's actually going to be a second video that I'm going to be uploading next. So this is my foundation routine. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you comment, rate, subscribe, all that other stuff. I will talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.